Hello, everyone, and welcome to another session of Cerulean Roll. And I'm joined by Mako and Annette, if you guys would like to say hi.
Hi. Please send help.
Haha.
Please, call the to help us.
Started this with a very condescending note that something's gonna go wrong. Anyway, let's get into it. Last time
Don't evil laugh at us.
Last time on Cerulean Roll, while sailing across the open seas, a small speck crossed into the eagle-eyed Mako and Annette's sight. They believed that the possibility of this being an island, where they could find lemons and limes to stave off scurvy. However, as they drew closer to this island, they found golden dunes that engulfed an entire island, including the many dragon turtle husks that are now being used as homes and businesses. The signs of decay was apparent from rotting leaves imbued with toxic waters, which led to investigating the local businesses of the island, namely the tavern. Upon walking in, they were met with the bartender, who seemed to be frustrated and falling ill. After being directed to the mayor's shell, they were met with quite the paranoid little man, sweating from every pore. After being a freak for a little, he directed them to kill the warlock down in the depths under the huge shell that was basically the mountain of this island. After a brief and deadly encounter in the caverns, our heroes continued downwards to confront the warlock. But as this dragon turtle, known as Regvalk the Endless, began to attack and explain what his cause was, the party shuddered, realizing the moral quandaries of this situation. And after a long talk, and Eldorus taking heavy blows, together the combined effort sought to ease Regvalk's anger, at least temporarily. And they agreed to take him upwards to speak with the mayor and improve his public standing. And that's where we pick up today. You all are standing in the depths of this reservoir with Regvalk. So, what are you guys doing?
Heading upwards, I think, if that's the way to go out.
Yeah, I mean, we probably shouldn't stay down here for too much longer.
I like that sparkly water.
Oh, yeah.
You see Regvalk kind of looks at you guys and goes, "Before we leave, I must take care of this before the poison spreads to an fuck.
Yeah?
God damn, that word is hard.
What are you...
No, I got it. Just give me a second.
Okay?
I am debating keeping that in, because that sucks.
Please do. Please do.
It would be pretty funny.
Please do.
Oh my god.
That didn't happen. Not
That
real.
didn't
Not
happen.
real. Not real. Don't listen to me.
Real.
What are you talking about? Nothing happened.
Regvalk kind of looks at the water. Before we go, I must take care of this before the damage is irreparable. And he kind of turns to face this opaque black water. He peers into this vast darkness. His reflection is staring back at him as torchlight sheens off of his rigid and scaled face. He stares unblinking for a moment before taking a deep breath. You then see he holds his hands out to the water, and a golden energy starts to bubble from within the reservoir. Beams begin to shoot out of the water as they overtake the torches in brightness. The beams warp and expand before completely overtaking the cavern with this sparkling and healing energy. The opaque black waters turn into a lighter shade of purple. And you see Regvalk starts to strain as veins begin to throb beneath his scales.
Oh.
Arcana shoots out like a lance from his palms, and you see these translucent and glowing turtles begin to dive into the water.
No! Oh, that's so pretty.
Oh, wow.
And after a moment, they swim, spiraling in a whirlpool-like formation. And as they cleanse this water, you see all of this decay, this poison, fades away, leaving the water crystalline and clear. And you see the turtles begin to fade into sparkles of Arcana as it floats in the air before dispersing. And Regvalk falls to his knees.
Oh,
Oh, are you alright?
Cleansing a curse of that caliber. It takes a lot out of you.
I
oh,
see.
I have been casting that spell since I got here. So it's quite potent.
I see.
That is quite, how should I say, admirable that you would clear it up before we clear your name. But are you sure you're feeling well enough to, go up there and face people that might not like you very much? I think I'm fine enough to go up.
If you
well,
need any help, I could aid you, for sure.
Oh, yeah, me too.
A simple lean on the shoulder would do greatly.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
And you see Regvalk begins to shakily stand up as he puts one of his scaly arms around your shoulder.
I'll lead us out of here. I will warn you ahead of time. There are dangers that lurk from that entrance. But it's the only way out from here.
Oh. Yeah, I kind of got whipped in the face by that reptile creature.
Well, the reptile creatures are not the threat ahead of us.
There's worse?
Yes, we are not going the way that we came.
And
Oh,
he points forward, and you see where he was standing before, there is a doorway carved into the stone wall.
that's something.
Well, we better get going, and, be careful, Marco. Don't fall into the water with him. If anything, it should be better if I held him.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, sure.
And Eldorus takes him from your shoulder, and you guys leap across these stone pillars that were supporting your battle before.
Whoa.
And as you are standing in this entrance, you see flickering flames illuminate the pathway ahead. And Eldorus and Regvalk are going to lead the way.
Right.
And as you walk into this entrance, you see deep black bricks lined with gold are composing the walls of this aqueduct. The ceiling as tall and looming as you can imagine. It's only filled with deep shadow. You see large archways break through said darkness, and torches are still held on rusted metal holders, and the rust trails down the walls as if it's been melting off.
Shiver me timbers.
Shiver me timbers. This place is run down.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a little menacing, I think.
Very.
No one has come down here for ages. It's only been me recently.
I see. If you don't mind me asking, how were you able to survive here for so long, even though there's such dangerous creatures here?
I have only been here for around a month. But those creatures have never bothered me.
Oh, I see.
I think I was intimidating in terms of strength, for I outrivaled all of them.
Oh,
Oh.
well, that makes sense.
However, right now, I am quite weakened. Clearing up that curse did a number on me that I could not even imagine.
Well, it's alright because, we're here.
And I am grateful for that.
And as you guys continue to walk, you start to notice that there are divots up ahead. Not forks in the road, but simply indents in the wall. And as you get closer to these divots, you see that they are large indents in the walls. And held within them, mounted on the walls, you see that there are colossal skulls.
What? Oh, that is... Okay. Menacing.
Like trophies hung up on the wall. My brethren. They were hung up as trophy, as game. These people
Which
took
is
pride.
not very good.
They took pride in slaughtering my kind, my family.
And, Mako, as you look at one of these skulls, you do notice that they are very draconic in nature, with subtle tellings of turtle ancestry, such as a jagged front spike, and a more downward sloping snout. And
This is so
another thing you
unfortunate.
notice, very,
Very.
you also notice, these repurposed scales, the scales that once adorned their bodies, are being used to craft mounts that their heads are on.
That
And
is cruel.
Their cruelty knew no bounds.
I can tell. These people are horrible.
And you see Ragvalk points to the base of one of these skulls. It's basically every couple of steps you see another one of these turtle dragon skulls.
What
Just
the hell?
lining this long walkway. You can't see the end of it.
So many.
That is diabolical.
I
Mm-mm.
left prayers for all of them, in the form that they paid respects to those they ate when they were alive. We would wrap seaweed around coral to pay respects for the dead.
And you see on the base of every one of these skulls, there is a piece of coral with seaweed wrapped on it.
Wow. Oh,
These were grounds for my mourning. And every day, as I walk these halls, it reaffirmed my rage, my anger.
And as you guys continue downwards, You are following Eldoris and Ragvolk, and you see that Ragvolk promptly stops walking, to the point where you bump into Eldoris a little bit.
There's a creature around. It's been following us.
What? From which direction?
That I can't tell.
Everyone, roll perception checks. And
boy.
as
Okay.
you see Ragvolk turn to you, he looks at you, and you see that his eyes are slightly glazed over and more of a white, as if they are partly devoid of sight right now.
Roll.
And before you guys tell me your rolls, I'm gonna say
He's
you
not
guys
rolling.
beat this thing, because he rolled
What?
a natural 1 on stealth.
Oh my god.
My God.
He's not stealthy at all. It wouldn't even let me roll.
And what you guys
Yeah.
you see all of you, this deep scarlet liquid start to spill out from one of these turtles' mouths.
What?
Viscous blood-like ooze comes out from between the teeth and wrap around the party like an arena, blocking the pathway out.
Oh my god.
Everyone roll initiative.
What?
What is this?
Scallop?
Ooh, Eldoris did good.
My rolls are not rolling. Let me refresh.
I didn't do so good.
Okay. That's pretty good, though.
And no.
Oh, wait, never mind. That's a 4 in it. I thought you rolled a 15 on that.
That was the last roll.
Why did
Um,
we roll horribly?
And that's a 7 for Mako, and
Oh my god.
that is a 6 for Ragval.
Oh my God, no.
4,
Please.
6, 7.
And you see Eldoris stops in his path, and he goes,
Oh, okay. Right, guess we're doing this. Can I punch a slime? Oh well, let's do it.
and Eldoris is going
Punch-
to
punch
go
again.
to punch the slime.
No, oh my God.
Eat fist.
Eat it.
A knuckle sandwich for this one.
And he hits.
Oh my, thank God. For once.
And that is going to be
Awesome.
11 damage. And you see Eldoris's fist squelches into this red slime.
Ew.
However, it looks primarily unfazed. And Eldoris goes,
Oh, that was not a lot of resistance.
and that is going to go to Mako. Your turn.
Okay. Hey, Hedrick. Are you listening?
Yes, I am.
Well, you wanted a battle, right?
In a battle I will get.
And you see as this red skull begins to apparate in front of your face. Roll me a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage, so he takes over.
Okie dokie.
This is rough on him, too. It's not like a perfect transition
Oh,
for
okay.
him.
Oh.
Where's the disadvantage?
You see as this skull begins to latch onto your beak. All you see is blood red for a moment before Adric, you are in control.
All right. Okay, so
Ah, scary one.
Blade?
Nice to see you again.
how do you do it? Okay. Booming blade, right? I think that's 1d8 thunder damage.
Yes, 1d8 thunder damage.
Yeah. So I just roll the normal weapon.
I
Think it's like a melee, but with like
yeah,
thunder
yeah.
damage.
You do
Okay.
you do your normal attack and the thunder damage.
Okay. What is wrong with you?
Oh.
No.
Adric, as you hold your twin daggers in your hands, these talons begin to erupt in this electricity. And as you go to strike, this slime contorts out of the way and squeezes your hands between its very, slimy body. It basically grasps onto you and molds around your blades.
Oh no.
And that's going to be the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to go to Regvolk's turn. Regvolk goes,
I may not have the same fight I had in me before, but I will try to assist you.
and he is going to cast Witch Bolt.
Ooh.
And that hits.
Ooh.
You see, as this energy starts to build between his fingertips, like this plasma begins to trace off of them. And they suddenly lance out and pierces straight through this slime. And you see the slime around the wound begins to completely sever as it falls off of the body in a scorching manner.
What?
And
the hell?
that is going to go to your turn, Nanette. The creature rolled bad.
Oh, I just realized. Okay. What do I do about this? I feel like if I shoot it, nothing's gonna happen. I'm thinking that, I feel like it might be more affected by, magic. At least that's my guess, because I don't really know.
Yeah.
But
That's how
I don't really have...
Roll
I don't
me an
really have-
insight check, but it's going to take your turn to solve this.
Okay. I don't really have anything that could work anyway, if that's the case. So, wow, okay.
As you are studying the damage that's already been dealt to the slime, you would be totally right to guess that magic is the thing that's been damaging this thing the most. But you also gauge that physical damage, while not completely effective, still is sort of working.
All right.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And what are you doing? Oh wait, no, that's the end of your turn. Right.
Yeah, that takes up my turn, yeah.
And that is going to be the slime's turn.
Nuh-uh.
And let me roll to hit. That is a 14, and Eldoris is right in its way.
Oh, boy.
But you see, as the slime goes to hit Eldoris, Eldoris dodges out of the way, simply moving his hips to the side as these pseudopods and tendrils come lancing out. And Eldoris goes,
Whoa, that was too close to the waist, buddy.
Those hips do not lie.
They sure don't, Mako. I mean, Adric.
I'm kidding, he didn't say that, I know.
He would not say that.
That'd be really funny.
Eldoris kind of
Picks his ear. Am I just hearing things? Oh no, I have the voices.
and that's gonna go to Eldoris. And Eldoris goes,
All right, punchy.
Punchy, indeed.
Punchy.
and punchy work!
Hey, punchy work! Yippee!
And that is going to... You see as Eldoris decks into the slime once more. But again, his hand kind of sludges in, and then it gets stuck there for a moment. He's like, yuck, and pulls out. And that is going to go to your turn again, Adric.
I think
Oh,
every
really?
time
Okay.
a punch lands, Nanette lets out a sigh of relief.
Okay,
She's
I'm
just
gonna
thinking to
try
herself,
this again.
finally.
Finally. Alright, hopefully this time it's much better. What is wrong with you?
Oh my god.
What
Oh my god.
the hell?
Okay.
Bruh.
Okay.
Us.
That does hit.
It does?
Yes.
That's good. Wow.
Roll your damage.
Awesome.
It was a D8, right? It was a D8.
Yes. You're using Booming Blight again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one was the... Which one are you? No, that's not D8. There it is. Awesome.
And you also get to roll your damage for the daggers.
Okay, that's like 7 damage total.
You see as your blades get electrified with that energy again. And you plunge both of the daggers into the slime. As this electricity fries the insides of this slime, pieces and bits of it start to fall off of it. But your daggers again feel that odd resistance, or lack of resistance, I should say. And that is going to go to Regvalk's turn. You see Regvalk is going to use another one of his spells. Alright. And he, again, his fingertips start to conjure electricity and plasma. And they suddenly lance out. Let me roll to hit. As this electricity begins to arc outwards, it pierces directly through this slime.
Oh, never mind. We're good.
And
You got the same
yeah.
one as me.
bits and pieces of the slime start to fall off, smoldering. And that is going to go to your turn, Nanette.
Alright.
What if I just took a bite of it and ate it?
You might die. I don't know.
That's such a not Adric thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a me.
Wait, question. How close are we to this thing?
You guys were in the far back, following, or I guess you guys did bump into Eldoris. I would say you're 10 feet next to it. If you want to use your turn to move back a little bit more, it won't get an opportunity attack.
Oh, because I was just, I kind of want to use a Hail of Horns, but it's like every creature within 5 feet of it also has to.
Ooh.
Oh, Eldoris is straight up in there. Mako's also up in there.
Oh, right. Okay. Then I won't do that then. I'm just gonna shoot it. Oh wait, that's fine actually.
That
never
hits.
mind.
That hits. Yeah, roll your damage.
Let's go. Ooh.
Oof. You prance backwards and fire an arrow straight into the slime. You see the arrow gets lodged within it midway, even the feathers getting submerged in the slime. And it just warbles in response to that.
Ugh.
And that is going to go to the slime's turn.
What's that
And
supposed to mean?
Mako, you did a decent amount of magic damage to it, so it's going to attack you.
Oh, Lord.
And that is going to be... Oh, that is going to hit. Let me roll damage.
What the hell?
It does 10 damage to you as this
Why? Not that
pseudopod,
much.
this tendril slashes you across the face, kind of marring your beak.
What the hell?
And that is going to be the end of its turn. And that is going to go to Eldoris.
Maybe no punchy. Punchy feels weird. Alright. I'm just gonna... what should I do? Stabby!
You see, as Eldoris holds his hand up to the air, his blade flies into it like ocean wisps. And as the sea foam fades away, Eldoris does a big overhead swing onto it, but the slime shuffles out of the way as it reels backwards, avoiding the hit.
Oh no.
Not gonna lie, not very cool of you.
And that is going to go to Mako's turn.
Okay. Let's do this again. Meatball Swinglow. What is that?
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Oh,
That hits.
Awesome.
Roll your damage.
Okay. Yippee!
All right. No spell attached to this one, right?
No.
As Adric, as you slash into this thing twice, you peel away at the slime, but just more floods in front of your daggers. It seems almost unending.
Why are you so slime?
This thing very slime.
what is wrong with you?
What is
What is wrong with you? And that's going to go to Regvalk's turn. You see as Regvalk holds his hand into the air. Just one. And you see a turtle dragon's claw begin to form out of this apparition of ice. And he is going to use Chill Touch. And that hits.
Hey.
You see as this icy turtle dragon claw begins to peel into the slime, freezing over sections of it.
That's awesome.
And it holds this grip onto it. And it does 7 damage.
Whoa.
And that is going to go to your turn, Nanette.
Oh, right, I'm in here too. Okay.
You are in here too.
Wow, really?
You do be battling.
I forgot I was conscious. Okay.
Damn, I forgot I was real right now. Damn,
okay.
this
Really?
podcast's
Just the
pretty
voice
funny.
crack?
This podcast
can't
is pretty
believe
funny. I
just like
forgot
a
I was
voice.
part of it. Okay. I'm gonna. Oh. Wait, that's fine.
That is fine. That hits.
Oh. Okay.
Roll your damage.
Get it.
Oh my god.
Woof! Jesus. All right.
All right.
Nanette, you hold steady. Your position is firm, and you begin to launch another arrow into the slime, this time piercing directly through it. You see, it goes in, splits the arrow inside, and goes right out the other end. And then
Well,
you deal a whopping amount of damage to that.
Kill it.
Yeah.
And
I'm
that is
kinda-
going to go to the
okay.
slime's turn. It is going to roll to hit. You see, as it begins to pull out these pseudopods again, parts of it start to warble and deform as these large claws come out. And it goes
What?
to drag down into Eldoris. But you see,
the hell?
Eldoris holds up his arm and kind of deflects it the other way. And
Okay.
My classic maneuver. No, no, no.
No, no, no.
Now to the other classic maneuver. I really want to say run right now, but it's more like shocky, shocky.
Well,
oh, I rolled damage first. Whoops.
whoopsie daisies.
And
Make
it
an
did hit.
Instagram slime video out of it.
Awesome.
I'm going to shock you so damn bad.
And you see Eldoris funnels clouds between his palms again. Lightning begins to strike inside of it. And he pushes his hands out, looking like Goku a little bit, and fires an electrical
Oh.
ball at this slime. And you see it begins to tear through it as these tendrils of electricity pick it apart and sends this scorched slime everywhere. By the way, as this thing is being scorched repeatedly, the scent of blood is filling the air.
Oh.
What?
I don't
The
like
scent of-
that.
The scent of burning blood is filling the air.
Blood slime?
And that is going to go to Mako's turn. I should say
Yay.
Adric's turn.
All right. That's kind of disgusting. What is that?
Yeah, you got this, scary bird. Hit him hard.
I
Scary.
couldn't even see the number because it just like went past my screen.
Oh yeah, it hits. It hits. Roll your damage.
Okay. What is that? It's not
Um,
showing me the number, but it's okay.
It's okay. I got it.
2? Ewy.
You plunge your daggers into it and start, again, kind of pulling away through this thing. And slime begins to get caught on your daggers as you're just kind of pulling apart at it. But as slime does, it begins to just stick right back together.
I'm gonna eat this jello.
This thing is
Jello.
mad annoying.
He's saying the truth for real, for real.
And that is going to go to Regvalk's turn. Regvalk is going to he's just going to grab at it harder with this this frosty dragon's
When I
hand.
grip the jello.
Oh, he is gripping it.
Oh
He is
my
gripping
God.
that shit. Oh my god, he is gripping that
Who's up
shit.
gripping their Jello.
Oh
that
no!
Jello.
Don't say that to me. You see that this huge frosted over dragon claw begins to squeeze this slime as a majority of it begins to harden and crack and fall apart. And there's only this tiny sliver remaining. And that is going to go to your turn, Nanette.
Stop on it.
Stop. Stop
Sorry.
on it.
Step on it.
Intrusive thoughts.
I don't know if I want to do that. It's gonna get
Okay.
stuck at
Why
the bottom of
not?
my hoof like a piece of gum.
Okay, you know what? That's fair.
That'd be really funny.
I'm gonna go for this.
Wipe it off.
Wipe it
All
off.
right.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. You roll your damage.
Yeah.
Nanette, as you pull your strength in this bow, you feel the string begin to harden as you're pulling with it. You're pulling it with all your might. And you fire this arrow into the slime, and you see as it separates in every direction as the arrow punctures through it, killing the slime.
Yeah.
And that is the end of combat.
Huh. Nice.
Oh, good job, Nanette.
Thank you. Thank you. This might be a little weird, but I did not like the way that thing smells.
Those slimes are known as blood slimes, but not for the reason that they are actually blood. They feed on iron, which gives them their red texture.
Oh.
And Regval kind of points your eyes at some of the torches which are fallen off their handles as this iron has been eaten away.
Oh, that makes sense. That's interesting.
They are quite nasty little creatures. I definitely don't want any of those anywhere near me ever again. And if the time comes, and I do see one again, what would I do? Take a big magnet and just suck the iron out.
Just like me.
Well, the first step would be finding a big magnet, I guess.
I'm sure I could acquire one of those out and see. You know, like how those treasure pirates go about with their magnets, their fancy big magnets on their ships, and they go scouring the bottom of the sea for cool shit. I could just take one of those and suck the slime's iron out.
I guess?
Yes, it'd be really cool.
It's really creative.
You are quite imaginative. Thank you. I do have quite the imagination you needed to become pirates, for creativity solves all. Anyway, let's continue marching onwards. Hopefully no more blood slimes, because I don't have my magnet yet.
And Adric, do you decide to stay out, or do you just swap places with Mako again?
I don't think he really wants to stay around once there's like no more fighting.
You see, Adric, as you lose interest in your surroundings, you start to try to revert, just like how you did before. Give me a wisdom saving throw to swap back with Mako.
Okay. All right.
And Adric, as you begin to peel your consciousness away from Mako's, letting him back in charge, you do notice some resistance, as it becomes slightly harder to separate yourself from this body.
Okay.
Oh no.
And
All right,
Mako,
buddy.
you slowly awaken with hazy vision.
Oh. What's happening?
The scary one didn't say goodbye. He really needs to get better manners.
That's not very him.
We fought a slime.
Slime? He, looks like.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a blood slime.
A what?
Yes, a blood slime.
Ugh.
I kind of
But
forgot why
also,
it's called a
ooh.
blood slime. Nanette, do you want to explain?
No, I
Because
think I have
it
a very good gist of
feeds
it, don't worry.
on iron. Okay.
Well,
If you want a chunk of it, here it is. And he picks up a frosted bit and hands it to you, Mako.
Why do you have that with you?
well, it was on the floor.
And you picked it up.
Yep.
Why?
Careful, I think a piece of my ghost hair is stuck in the frosty bit.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, a bit of my hair is stuck in that frosty bit. It's alright. I think if any part of me is separated from me for a long time, it'll just evaporate anyway. So you could keep a sample of the blood slime without my hair.
You what? Let's go.
What are you about to say? What were you
No.
about to say?
No.
Were you about to
Nothing,
call?
please.
What were you about to call me? Were you going to call me a
No.
freak? About to call me a freak?
No, actually, it was quite the opposite. I was just going to say you were strange.
Oh no, I appreciate that. That is quite the compliment.
You what, huh?
Is that
What?
really the opposite of calling someone a freak? I
But
feel like
there's a large difference. See, if I called him a freak, that would be very aggressive, honestly. But if I said, "Oh, you're just strange," it's just like calling someone a little bit odd, you know?
Well, I understand that, but I guess the true opposite of calling someone a freak would be calling them normal? I don't know.
Then
Well,
that's,
who wouldn't
does
wanna
he
be
look
that?
normal to you?
Oh no, I'm just saying.
After you said that, the camera panned over to Eldoris, and he's just smiling and transparent.
Okay. All right, let's just go. Come on.
Right, yeah.
As you continue down this path, the sunlight begins to arc around the corner. You see a doorway is just around the corner. And as you turn to face these beams of iridescent light that flood into this aqueduct, you are met with this instant and mortifying view.
Oh boy.
As this gargantuan skeletal maw of a turtle dragon is agape, acting as the
What?
doorway to this
Mhm.
aqueduct. And you also see a sad sight as a myriad of coral wrapped in seaweed is strewn across the floor.
Aw.
Almost
Oh my
like
god.
there's one for every day that Regvalk has been in here.
Don't mind the sight. I've never really accepted losing her. I don't think I ever will.
Don't
It's
apologize.
Yeah, no, it's completely understandable.
I appreciate the sentiment.
And you see he gets off of Veldoris's shoulder, and he begins to weakly walk over to the door. As he passes by the bottom jawbone, he pushes back a dried up rose bush that has those same purple veins across every single bit of it. And he holds it so you guys can pass through first.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yes, thank you.
I assume you are all more eager to see the sunlight than I.
And as you pass him, you guys break out into the open air. And as you step outside, this refreshing air floods into your lungs, and it feels like the best breath you've taken in so long.
Oh, really? You know, the sun kind of has it out for me, but wow, this breeze is so good.
It's okay, Mako. I'll get the sun for you someday.
You know what? I really appreciate it. Though that is a very
What?
concerning thing, because we kind of need the sun.
Why?
Well, it kind of makes plants, you know, animals, you know.
I've seen wizards make plants and animals, so maybe they can just take over for the sun.
Wouldn't we like freeze or oh?
Yeah, we would all freeze. You would freeze. I
can
would
make
freeze.
fire.
What? That's
That's not enough.
You can make fire too. It's not just a me thing. You can do it too.
Yeah,
well,
I know
okay,
I can't.
well, could it make up for the lack of a sun?
I think so. If everyone in the
No.
world made a fire, it would probably equal out the whole heat thing.
Not everyone can make
That's
fire.
not.
I think
not how it
everyone
works.
should be. Well, okay, if like 7 or 8 wizards cast fireball at the same time at each other, that's like the sun in a room.
I don't think that's how it works.
I think so. Have you ever stood in a fireball room? Because I have.
Why?
What?
I'm just
Why have-
fucking with you.
Oh,
What? Huh?
considering the cobbler thing, I'm not sure, like, what.
Don't speak of them.
Uh,
That's really
Okay.
offensive.
wh-
You're bringing up my trauma. Come on, I'm trying to look cool in front of Red Velvet.
okay. All I'm trying to say is that I'm not sure what you could or could not have been through, considering
That's
what I've
awesome.
already heard.
I have so much power.
I
What
guess.
is wrong with you?
Words of power, and I feast on them.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I'm eating my words right now. Nom nom nom.
No. I don't
Nom
think so.
nom 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 nom.
What?
He's such
You-
a freak. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I don't mean to interject, but can we continue onwards?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
of
kind of the main
course.
point we were trying to get to. Let's go before he starts talking about something weird again.
I'm eating words. Eating words. Yummy words.
Stop
Ooh.
eating words.
Let's go. Let's go.
Alright,
Let's just
all
go.
right, all right. Calm down.
And as you guys walk across this dried forest, you do notice that you are on a different side of the island. This is... You notice that the town is on the left instead of your right, like how you arrived. Pushing through the dead and dried forest, your feet are met with that crunchy golden sand. But after a short jaunt, you push forwards into the town, and you see that Regvalk is already beginning to shake with anger as he walks a little bit ahead of you. You see his fists are balling so tight that blood begins to seep from his palms
Oh my god.
as
Oh.
his claws dig into them.
Um. Nanette kind of like turns to Eldoris and Mako, like, should we try to calm him down a little before we go into town?
Yeah, I think so.
That would be a good idea because I believe from what I heard last time, he was so angry that he scared everyone into thinking that he should be in that cave. So
Right.
maybe we should cheer him up a little bit.
Ah,
Kind of hard to do when you're surrounded by the corpses of your family.
yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Let's at least try to stand right next to him.
I have an idea.
What?
What's your
I have an
idea?
idea.
I really don't trust your ideas. Can
Do
you at
any
least
of do you
what
have fabric? Do you have fabric?
fabric?
Yes, just like any piece of fabric.
For what?
Do you need to know?
Yes.
All right, I was gonna blindfold him and spin him around till he's dizzy.
What?
Why would
No.
But if he's like wobbling around and the world is spinning around him, wouldn't you have a smile on your face?
No, I
No?
would be pretty confused and also kind of frightened.
Maybe I'm confusing being dizzy for being drunk.
you
Yeah, you probably
might
are.
be?
All right, how about we take him to the tavern and get him boozed up?
What?
We can check on Little Jewel at the same time.
Well,
Or do you guys just want to take him straight to the mayor?
um,
I don't know. But I don't. It feels wrong getting him jumped up like that.
All right, well, then I guess the only thing that we can do is stand-up comedy.
I'm not doing that.
what?
Hey, Regvolt. Hey,
Oh
Regvolt.
god.
Oh my god.
Yes. Eldoris. Knock, knock.
You see Regvolk stares with this unending ire
Oh
as
my
rage
God.
is filling his heart.
No, come on, Doris. Let's not do this.
Now's not the time for knock knock jokes.
You're right, but it was a good attempt. Maybe not a good attempt, but it was an attempt.
It was an attempt, just not at the best time.
What cheers an angry turtle man up?
I don't. We can at least support him. That's all.
All
Yeah.
right, well, let's just stand next to him and look really happy. So maybe he'll just look like he's having a bad day, but he's usually like us.
Honestly,
I don't know, I'm spitballing here.
let's just stand beside him and support him as best we can.
Yes, that's exactly what I think.
All right, all right. No smiling like a crazy person, all right.
And as you guys march further into the town, you get a view at some of the buildings that you didn't see. Some of odd appearances. You see signs marred into the scoots, and they read the Bookshell and the Clinic.
Sorry.
I got you with that one, right? That was funny. That was fucking fun. I was feeling clever with that one.
Hey, buddy.
The bookshelf.
The Bookshell.
Hey,
Hey, wink, wink.
stand-up comedy.
I wouldn't. I should go there, guys. I kind of.
I kind of got a feeling that there's something in there.
I got a feeling, but maybe I just won't go in just so I can be a little nice.
Regvolk is still surrounded by shells.
Just you see, as like, it would be so funny. Maka, do you think you really snickered in person as you read that?
Oh god.
Do you think?
He would.
Okay.
I would. I
Can
would not him.
Can I try to like Can I try to
He would be
like
more
heal
like-
Regvolk's
he-
bleeding hand right now?
Yes, you can go ahead and do that. You probably would want to try getting his fingernails out of there before you heal it.
Oh, he's still okay.
Yeah, they are like dug into
Um.
his flesh.
Buddy, no.
Regvolk, your hand.
Sorry. The rain got to me.
It's alright. I can take care of that for you.
He opens his palms, and you see that these aren't like his claws were a deadly weapon against you all. So these are like deep incisions
God.
into his skin.
What the hell?
Yes, you can use a healing slot, and I'd say you bring up to you just heal them. No need to roll,
Okay.
just use the slot.
Alright.
As you heal these wounds, what's it look like?
I'd say like you see the same kind of sparkling blue magic. It kind of takes the form of a bandage wrapping around his hand.
This bandage wraps around his hands, and these blue sparkles kind of feed into his wounds. And as they begin to repair the flesh, Regvolk looks at you and goes,
You are a kind one. To pay a service like this to me.
Yeah. I just, didn't want you to injure yourself like that.
If you do not mind, would you hold on to my hand to soothe the anger?
Oh, of course, I can do that.
and as he places his quite large and scaly hand onto yours, his hands are like way bigger than yours. He is a built person. And as you hold onto his one hand, he clenches tightly, but not too tightly to hurt you. But you see that face of grimace and rage is almost ghastly on his face. And you guys are going straight to the mayor's office, right?
Yeah.
As you walk down this black cobblestone lined with gold dust, you make your way up a rolling hill and through this winding town, all the way up to the pinnacle where you once were. And you are immediately met with the mayor's hut.
Well, what's your call, Regvolk? Should we just bust on in there, or should we just knock like civilized people? I personally would much rather burst in there. But if we are here for the point of being civil, I suppose you should knock.
And you see Regvolk's gaze is completely affixed on this golden turtle dragon knock.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I'm not.
He like leans over to you, Nanette and Mako, and he goes,
You know, I feel like. Yeah, I didn't know we'd bring him here, but I feel like I should have like ran up ahead and broke him.
Yeah.
All right, I got an idea.
What?
And Eldorus walks over to the door, and he grabs both of these knockers, the golden rings on them, and he begins to pull.
What?
And I'm going to roll a strength check for Eldorus. you see as Eldorus begins to pull and pull as these door handles begin to crackle under the weight. And as he gives this one last big tug, he pulls the handles off of the door and tosses them into the bush.
Well, those never existed, Ragdoll. Forget about them.
And Eldorus knocks very politely.
Different.
Well, it was earnest.
Yeah.
And as you hear this crack and peel of the wood, and Eldorus toss him to the side, you hear,
Oh my god. Ugh. Pirates
Little
nowadays
freak in there.
can't trust any of them.
and you hear a scuttling on the tiles.
God.
You hear a scuttling on the tiles as the door swings
freak.
open.
Yes, when you... Oh, no, it's him.
And he shuts the doors.
You better open this door right now.
I told you not to bring him. I
Wow,
told you
really?
not to
You
bring
want to explain why you kind of neglected him after everything?
He's a freak. He almost tried to...
You know, that's really ironic coming out of you.
What?
Sorry, I got a little ahead of myself.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah,
And
he's-
really, he's like the spitting image of freak.
I mean, he's kind of like breathing out this mouth, and it's kind of freaking me out.
Either way, what I said to him doesn't matter. He's the one who came into this town looking all scary and scaring the villagers.
Wow, really? I wonder why. Maybe because you guys have your businesses inside of his family.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked up. It's not even
Yeah,
just
that-
businesses, it's like
Yeah,
homes.
Put it in this way. If I killed your family and I put their ribs as...
Jesus
The-
Christ! Marco! Oh my god.
Roll
Wow,
an intimidation check. Roll an
Wow,
intimidation check. Jesus fuck.
I don't even know. Wow, okay.
Marco!
Wow, okay. That came out of nowhere.
Sorry. I kind of...
If I killed your family, what?
You went full on Germa out there. You just fucking...
If I chopped you up in a meat grinder?
Yeah, roll an intimidation check, because that's fucking
Oh,
scary.
God.
If I kill your family
the horror
And
thing
use
about
their
it.
ribs.
and use their
He's
ribs,
proficient in that.
You know, Marco.
Intimidation?
yeah, intimidation.
You know, Marco, I'm really proud of you. But god damn!
You hear
23?
you hear the mayor start. You hear clanking of wood inside. And he's like,
Now I'm definitely not gonna help you.
Well, you are you not seeing my point?
I don't see any
Would you-
point.
Would you see if I did that to you? How that would be feel?
Okay, Marco, I got this.
and you see Eldorus begins to walk up to
can't do
the door, and he's like,
So, Mr. Mayor, I'm trying a whole new thing of being nice right now. But you're a whole lot of not nice, and I think you deserve this.
and you see Eldorus is going to punch through the door.
Oh my god. Oh no.
No, he hits. He hits. Doors aren't hard to hit.
Did? Oh yeah.
Oh,
And that is going to be... Okay, and he's going to add a +5 as you see Eldorus is
Oh my
enraged.
god.
You see the noose begins to tighten around Eldorus's neck,
Well,
and it begins to raise into the sky.
Oh boy, here we go.
And he punches through the door and grabs the mayor by the neck. And he pulls him out through the door, crashing through the wood.
Now, I tried being really nice to you. I really did. But you are one sick fucking freak.
Oh my god.
If you don't give this turtle man the freedom he deserves, if you don't get your people out of his family's home, I will gut you like a fish and set your corpse out to sea so the birds eat it.
I'm not eating that.
And
My jaw's on the
is
floor.
Eldorus is going to make a wisdom saving throw to break out of this out of his noose. You see the noose only begins to tighten along with his grip. As he begins to get raised in the sky, he is holding on to the mare.
Oh my god.
Now, I'm not supposed to hurt anyone other than a bastard named Lear. But you're really making me want to hurt you.
And he is going to roll intimidation with advantage. And he needed that advantage.
Oh my god. If
Holy
Nanette
moly.
turned and looked at the Regvalk right now, what would she see?
As you turn to Regval, give me an insight check.
Okay. Oh my.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, you see through him. You see sheer joy coming from the mayor's pain.
Oh my god. Fair, but
You
also
see
terrifying.
Wow.
You see a smile begin to creep on his face as these scales contort. And, Eldorus is just gripping onto him. But you see that his strength is not all left, as he is fully strung up into the air, as his rage consumes him.
Oh my god.
I think it's up to you guys to knock some sense into this one.
Yeah. Well, are you understanding the situation?
You savages.
Really? We are savages? You are living in their homes. You've had years. And you still didn't do anything about it. You're horrible.
Again, this wasn't my problem. This
You're the mayor.
was just... And so were, like, 2 other people after me, or before me. It's not my problem.
Well, it is now.
And what are you guys doing? Because you see the mayor is loose of Eldorus' grip, and he is picking himself up.
True, this place might need a new mayor. This guy sucks.
For real. This guy stinks.
You know, honestly, I'm fully on board for killing this guy. I just can't right now.
I mean, I don't know if we have to go to that drastic measure, but he...
I know
Is-
we're coming off very
Some-
aggressive, but we're really just trying to make peace. That's all.
Why are you even siding with him? He
Wow.
sent the whole
you
town
not-
into hunger. He's
Yeah, I
killing
wonder
us.
why. Maybe because you didn't try listening to him.
Listen, this isn't any of my concern.
It should be.
And he is going
You're-
to start running.
Nah, I'm gonna grip that guy.
Give me an athletic check if you're going to try to grab him.
Right here.
Oh, Jesus.
Nah.
You see, as you begin to try to grab him, he slips out of your grasp and continues running down. And he starts to scream.
Just, these pirates, they're going to kill us all.
Oh my god.
No, we aren't.
Guys, are you seriously? Can we at least tie him up and put him on a flagpole?
Yes, I would appreciate that actually, but we need to get him.
If we can get him.
All right,
No, no, can
roll
you chase
initiative.
after him?
Okay.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh my. I hate
Same as last
everything.
time.
I can't do it.
At least I got something better.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that's going to be a 12 for Mako, and let me do Eldoris. Jesus, not much better.
Man,
And let me go to Regvalk. Not better
Oh
at
my
all.
god.
we suck.
And
We're
the
weird,
mayor's
we're not
turn is first.
Oh my god.
You see the mayor full speed sprints down the road. And he goes,
They're gonna kill us all. They're planning to kill us all. We're just trying to live peacefully.
Nuh-uh.
and here's how this chase is going to work. Instead of measuring, or no, we have to use the running speed. He is on a full-blown dash. He is 60 feet ahead of you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Why does it do so fast? He's a
And that is
gremlin.
going to go to your turn, Mako.
Okay.
He is around 70 feet in front of you,
Oh my
since he
god.
got a head start.
Jesus Christ. This dude is fast. I have a question. If I did catch up to him enough, would I be able to use Mage Hand to, like, grab his leg?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I need to catch up to him.
So, wait, no, if you're dashing, that's both of your actions.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Oh.
saying. Like, when I catch up to him.
Okay, so, you're dashing this turn?
Yeah.
So, your walking speed, times 2.
60.
60. You are 10 feet in range of him. And that's going to go to Eldoris' turn. Eldoris begins to break into a full-blown not sprint. He is hanging right now.
No.
You see Eldoris goes,
Oh, god damn it. I'm so fast and I'm stuck here.
Man,
and you see Eldoris pulls onto this noose. It begins to crackle with spiritual energy, and he breaks it off. And he collapses to the floor, and he is huffing. And that is the end of Eldoris' turn. That is going to go to Rigvalk's turn. Now here's something Rigvalk can do.
what?
You see that... Oh my god. That is... He is going to, as his bonus action, dash up straight towards the mayor. You see, within the blink of an eye, he is 60 feet right next to you, Mako, and he is lunging through the air.
You are very quick.
Magic can enhance the body. I shall teach you at some time, if you are around.
Maybe
And-
so.
You see, since that was his bonus action to dash, he does get an action.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
he is going to use chill touch,
Oh.
and I'm going to roll to hit. And that does hit the mayor. You see, as this claw starts to form behind him out of ice, and Regvalk is lunging at the mayor. The claw grips onto the mayor's neck and freezes around it. However, the mayor is continuing to run, but he is looking out of shape already. And Nanette, that is going to go to your turn.
All right, cool. So
He is 70 feet in front of you.
all right, so I just. Okay, wait. What am I doing?
What are you doing? Or you could do a myriad of things, like shooting him.
I could do that. But I
You could
feel-
do it in a non-lethal place, too.
Mm.
You are a skilled archer, but it is going to be with disadvantage if you're aiming for a specific part on the body. I will say. Just giving you the option.
I could do that. But I'm also a pretty good runner. And I also don't want to make it look like I'm actually trying to kill him.
Yeah.
True. So what's your walking speed?
35.
35. Double that. So that's going to be... Okay. Nanette, you catch up to the mayor. You're on his tail.
Oh, okay.
You are like, within the blink of an eye, you sprint, passing by Mako and passing by Rigvolk, and you are right next to the mayor.
I'm gonna snatch that man.
You might get me.
When I get you.
You dash, so that's your action. So the mayor's turn is next.
Okay.
That is going to be the mayor's turn. He begins to like limp as if he's injured as this icy claw grips around his neck. And he is going to continue dashing and screaming for help. So that is he is
Oh my god.
going to
This
run
dude.
another 60 feet around the town,
God.
weaving through buildings in every sort of the way. And now he is another 60 feet in front of you.
What the hell? Why does it do so
What
fast?
You see, he begins to like take off his shirt and slide against the cobblestone.
What? This. Oh my god.
And that is going to
You
go
little.
to your turn, Mako.
And if I use jump, how big of a distance would I cover?
Jump?
Yeah,
Oh god, let me look at jump real
like the
quick.
spell.
Yeah. Let me look at that real quick.
Going.
It's like the jump distance is like tripled.
Oh god, I believe it should say what your jump is. When you make a long jump, you move at least 10 feet on... Okay, you... Let's see. You jump half the distance of your walking speed, I believe. So that would
So that's like
be...
15.
So 15 times 3.
Oh my-
15 times. Isn't it like 45?
Is
No,
it?
but that's not enough.
That is, yeah, that's 45. So it would be slightly less than running.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I think I prefer running.
Okay. You wait. It would also be an additional 10. It would, hold up. It would be
No, like,
55.
it's
So still worse
Yeah,
than
still not
when
enough.
you're, yeah. You keep pushing at full speed, but the mayor is a little bit too squirmy and slimy for you.
Ew. Slimy.
Squirmy and slimy. He is a
What?
slimy man.
Ugh.
So I'm like
Yucky.
right next to this man. I'm gonna get you. I
Oh,
swear to
it'd
God.
be crazy if you cast a jump on Eldorus. You have to touch him though. But he has a plus 40 to speed.
Oh,
Oh my
Or he has a
god.
40 feet to speed. Wait, what? Eldorus can
What?
fly?
a dwarf can fly?
Fly?
That's
I did not read what he's capable of.
that's
What?
ironic.
He can fly. Why
He's-
can
Find
he
it-
fly?
I find it funny that the fish ghost man can fly, but not Mako.
He is pretty slow at it, so he's not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Eldorus
Look at her flabbergasted.
Eldorus is going to let me see if he's smart enough to cut the mare off. But the mare is a pretty significant distance away, so I doubt it. The mare is currently 130 feet away from Eldorus.
Oh my.
Christ.
So, let me roll to see if Eldorus has the intelligence for this.
I gotta get
And-
this guy.
No.
All right. Oh, where did they go?
As we pan to Eldorus, he's just sitting there scratching his head.
Oh God.
And
I guess they went this way.
And he
Oh,
begins
no.
to run the opposite way.
No!
Mako, Nanette, where are you?
What?
And you can't hear him, he's far.
He's got Zorro.
Yeah, he's Zorroing right now.
No.
You see, like, Eldorus just runs 80 feet onto the beach.
No. He's
he
interesting.
begins to run up to the mountain.
Oh my god. No.
Where did that slippery bastard go? Did he climb up here? And I bet he did. Oh God.
And that is going to go to Regvalk's turn. And Regvalk is going to do his... Oh, yeah, he's going to use his expeditious retreat. That's what it's called.
Oh, that's what he was using? No wonder.
Yes, and he moves an additional 60 feet with no
Ooh.
issue. And with that, he is in range of the mare.
Get him.
So he is going to try to tackle the mare. Regvalk is not really athletic right now. He is very weakened. So let's see if he can do this. You see, Regvalk goes for another one of those sliding jumps as he flies through the air and grabs onto the mare like a football tackle and
Oh.
like wrestles him to the ground.
Let's go.
If these kind people weren't looking after me, I would strangle you here on the ground right now.
And you guys have caught the mare, and you hear him going,
Yeah, I'll scram out of here eventually. You can't keep me here.
Listen. Your people are dying. It's too late to sit here and say that this isn't your issue anymore. Let's just stop everything
Exactly.
so we can all move on and live in peace. Okay?
all right. The mare is kind of a wormy guy, so roll me a persuasion check with advantage because he's pinned, and you guys have been chasing him like mad around the city. He is breathing through his mouth extremely hard.
Oh, shoot. Okay, with advantage, right?
With advantage, yes. That. Let me.
Ooh.
He is a pretty wormy guy. I would say that
Please?
you passed, Nanette.
Yeah.
Thank
The
God.
mare begins to stop squirming and goes,
All right. Do you know how much money this is gonna cost me and my village? We'll get rid of the shells.
All right. Very well then. As long as
Better.
that happens, you don't have to worry about the poison anymore.
All right. One problem after the other. But I suppose so. A deal's a deal. We'll stop it, as long as you stop the poison.
and Regvalk goes,
My deal is done. We will not be getting rid of these shells so easy. I request that we put them to float adrift in the sea. Just as they would have liked when they were alive.
Oh, whatever. Okay, we'll push him. Whatever. Oh, my big columns. Ah! They're gonna ruin my... God, I worked so hard on my house. Okay, whatever.
You see Regvolk is kind of narrowing his eyes at the mirror as he's talking and squirming.
You can get some columns another time.
Maku's just patting his back. He's at least it's better this way.
Alright. Well, the deal's is done, so get off of me. We'll talk about it. I'll make an address to the citizens later, okay?
You better.
If you don't, I will end your life on the spot. And that is a threat. Unlike the one that held you before, I have nothing holding me back.
Alright, sheesh, calm down. You
You know,
people
that's
and your
more threatening than whatever intrusive thought I had in my mind.
You see Regvolk cracks a smile as you say that.
I was going to talk about rib cages again.
Regvolk smiles and he goes,
And those words you gave him were quite funny.
Oh, thank you. I thought it was kind of weird.
and you see as he tiredly collapses onto the floor.
Whoa.
Um,
Oh, hey, oh. He must be tired.
he
Yeah, I
is
can
meekly
imagine.
breathing. And then, after a moment, you hear,
Marco! Annette! Where are
Doris!
you?
Eldoris?
and
Where are you?
look around and you see nothing.
Annette! Marco!
Am I hearing voices again?
Eldoris?
Doris! We're here!
Oh! You guys are down there!
What? He, looks up.
What?
You look and you stare at the mountain for a second, and what seems to be on top of the mountain is a glowing man.
What?
What are you doing?
What's he doing up there?
I thought you guys were up here!
Why would we be up there?
Up the mountain?
I don't know!
Okay,
He's pretty
well,
slippery!
What? How did you get all the way up the... yeah, look, come over here.
Alright!
And you see, as you watch this small speck jump off of the mountain,
Oh my god.
What?
and you see slowly floating towards you is Eldoris.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
I forgot I could do this!
Why are you able to do that?
And like Superman, he poses in the air as he hovers above you
my-
guys.
He is a man of many mysteries.
Pretty
What
cool,
is he,
right?
Superman?
Honestly,
I can't-
did not know I could do this. Yes, I am like Superman. Who's that?
Honestly, I don't know.
I don't know, but
It ran to my
pretty
mind.
Superman, I guess.
He sounds like a man made out of steel.
Get down.
Okay.
And Eldoris begins to slowly hover down.
Alright, you guys caught the squirmy guy.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
got the deal.
Oh, hi, squirmy guy.
And Eldoris goes,
Do I need to strangle him?
No,
We've settled everything.
You savages. I knew you pirates weren't any good. Whatever, I don't care. Listen.
You know, I've even been a pirate for too long.
Really? That speech really sounded like you were getting in the pirate zone.
No, see, it was
Talking
it was
about
just
rib
like a-
cages sounds a little.
No, please. I swear, it was like I was trying to and then I made it really grim sounding, and I didn't mean to.
It really sounded like something I'd say when I was younger.
Well-
What?
A point was proven.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think it wouldn't
see?
be very nice if someone lived in my family's ribcage.
Well, I guess it's more like you're living in their spine. If we're talking about their anatomy.
So, like, what are we talking about? Are we excavating the bone marrow and the spine fluid and then living in the rib cages? Because that's a little bit gross. I guess this is gross
Yeah, that's
too, and he points at
kind
the shell.
That's kind of what they've been
I
living
mean,
in, which is horrifying. I don't think I want anyone living in my spine.
I mean, me neither.
yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, you get the point, though. I didn't mean to sound that intimidating.
Well, it did, and it worked, and I'm very proud of you.
That's strange to hear from you, but okay.
I'm sure Lusamine would have been proud of you too.
I
Me
don't
and
think
her
I
used to
want
say
I
shit
didn't
like
hear
that all the time.
What? You telling me
Yeah.
I got it from her?
Maybe. I mean, wasn't she a little bit foul-mouthed near you too? Or did she mellow out?
She was like more nicer to me compared to what you just said.
Well, yeah, I suppose you're right. Well,
I don't think I
What's
would
the deal
believe
now?
hearing her say that. What? Oh, all right. I guess he's settling this later, but he like points to Regma on the floor.
oh, I guess we could... Ooh, would it be offensive if we took him into, like, any place here?
Honestly, yes, maybe.
Oof, let's lay him under a good palm tree for a little bit.
Sure, yeah.
That's much better than putting him inside one of those buildings.
Eldorus picks him up by the hand and kind of slings him over the shoulder, like how he carried Nanette in the first session.
Flashbacks.
Kidnapping.
And
All right, I'll take him over there. Where should I meet you guys afterwards? Or unless you're coming
maybe
with.
at the tavern.
Yeah, we should probably check on Jewel.
Yeah.
All right, I'll meet you over there.
And as you guys begin to part ways, you hear the mayor muttering as he's like dusting himself off. You see like there was sand glued to his sweat.
Ugh.
But you guys part ways at a intersection near the bar, and Eldorus walks over to the dried out forest. And as you guys step into the bar, you see no sign of Jewel.
Oh, what?
You see the tavern is exactly how you left it. The dark oak still lines the floor. The tables are empty with their mugs spilt over. And you see the bartender is still completely knocked out.
Oh no, where did she go?
You also do see that there is an second floor to the tavern.
Maybe
Oh.
up there?
Oh, yes. Let's check.
As you guys kind of hurry up this spiral staircase, you see at the top of this bar there are these railings that are covered in bear pelt. And up here has a warmer ambience as there is like this fur carpet that lines the floor. And there's also a fireplace that's crackling consistently, but is lined with scoots of turtle shells. However, you see not a sight of anyone here.
Huh?
Where could she have gone?
Jewel!
No
Jewel?
response.
Oh,
In all nation.
that's a new one. Anyways.
What?
Sorry, I've never heard you say anything like that before.
I say stranger
Carnation.
things. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, like the whole ribcage thing, but
Please don't
Um,
mention that again. That was already terrifying for me.
sorry. um,
Let's maybe she's in another area building. Maybe
I hope so.
What buildings are you
start
going to
being
check
a
out?
very worried father. Which ones are there?
Well, there is the tavern that you guys are in, which is, proven empty. There is the blacksmith. There is the inn, and the Marischal, which you could assume that is a no. There's the clinic, and then there's the bookshell.
If
Where
I
would
were
a child
to,
be? Yeah.
I don't really know her all that well, so I'm not sure.
Is she a book? Is she a book girl? Is she like me?
Um,
Maybe she's reading children's book. I don't know.
well, it wouldn't hurt to check.
So you
I'm
guys
gonna
are
get
going to the
really
bookshelf
distracted
first?
in there. What? Maybe she's in the inn. That's like a place for like sleeping and stuff. Maybe she's sleepy.
I don't know. She could be anywhere. She was supposed to
Yeah,
be at the tavern, but
that's kind of what makes it a bit hard.
well, let's just check and see.
Wait, Ildois is gonna get lost trying to find us.
Well, like
No boy.
he'll be fine.
Hopefully he does not go up the mountain again. But yeah. Wait, maybe we could separate and look in different places? That would be much better scout fire.
Yeah, you're right. We should do that then.
Okay. Alright, which one are you going to?
Guess
We already
I'll
have our
go,
main ones.
guess I'll go to the bookstore.
Alright. That's good for me because I'm going to get easily distracted.
Fair enough.
So
Okay.
we'll start with Mako, or we'll start with Nanette, and then we'll move to Mako. So, Mako, tell me where you're going when I come back to you.
Okay.
Nanette, as you hurry out of the tavern, both of you part ways going to different buildings, and you beeline it across town, walking through the intricate black cobblestone, and finding your way back to the bookshelf. And as you look at the bookshelf, you see it's the cleanest shell across the entire town. The roof is
wow.
almost an emerald green, and it reflects the sky's blue color endlessly. The main door is solid and quaint, and you see the holes are drilled into the bone, making circular windows across the entire building, and a chimney blows smoke out from the top. As you open the door and begin to frantically look around, you are met with a cozy atmosphere. You see a recliner in the center of the room with a pile of books next to it. A couple of tables for readers to sit at are next to the reception desk, and at the desk, you see a large warforged man.
Hmm.
And you've never seen a man like this. You see
Wow.
messy blonde hair that spills out from the sides of his pale complexion. It is tied into a ponytail at the back, and at the top of his head, it's obscured by a beret. He is wearing a sweater vest with a white button-up that clings like plastic wrap across his large and almost overbearing frame. Small rivets and divots line his body where certain joints are. And you hear him go,
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Hello. Have you seen a young girl around here?
A young girl. No.
Yes. Oh.
Well, give me a better description. I have not seen anyone recently.
Oh, well, I'm looking for a young kobold girl. Pinkish scales.
Unfortunately, I have not seen anyone like that yet.
Well, thanks for helping anyway.
No problem. Feel free to come back next time.
Alright, will do.
We have plenty of books to enjoy and read.
Well, I
And-
would love to take a look.
As you turn out a little discouraged from this, we are going to move to Mako. As you both separate into different directions, Mako, where are you looking?
Is it the inn?
The inn?
Yeah.
As you peek into this inn, you see, first of all, that this building is a strange color. The scoots on the shell are a bright pink with white lines running through it.
Oh.
Oh.
And on the sign, the name is written in red text, messily scrawled on there. It says Turtle Hermit Hut. The doors are a comforting yellow that are fitted into the maw of the shell. And the sands around it are sculpted to be in the shape of a puffy cloud. As you open these yellow doors in a hurry, they make no sound, and you are met with a comfy-looking lounge with plush seats in the corner around a small coffee table, a red carpet that lines the building up towards the reception desk, which is this messy desk riddled with different books. And there is a bell upside down on the desk to call the clerk. And you see the keys are across it.
So there's no one around right now.
No one around right now.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna walk up to the desk and do a little ring.
You flip the bell upside down and you ring it. And then almost immediately the door swings open behind the reception desk. And you see this elderly dwarven man wearing a turtle shell vest. His wrinkly skin contorts around his muscles, and he's wearing star-shaped orange sunglasses.
Oh,
And his beard is so big you can't even see his mouth.
God. I need those.
You
glasses.
see, braided into his beard are these little orange stars, and hanging from his neck are these Mardi Gras beads that are obscured by his flamboyant orange flower-covered button down.
This guy's silly. I like him.
That's awesome.
And he's also wearing these blue swim trunks that cover his buckley knees. And he
Okay.
goes, "Hey, what do you want?"
Hey, have you seen a little cobalt girl?
Little
kinda-
kobold.
What?
Little kobold?
Yeah.
Describe. Tell me. I mean, I guess I haven't seen any kobolds in like a year, so whatever. I don't fucking care. I haven't seen anyone.
Oh,
God.
okay. Well, thank you either way. I was just trying to look for her.
Oh, I hope you find her. You don't want a room?
Maybe not right now.
God damn it! You kids coming in my store and coming in, trying to look for.
Oh my
Look, I just
God.
walked up. I just walking up.
you walk out backwards, staring at him, and he's going,
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting such a cool looking old man to be so aggressive.
um,
Yeah.
you can tell by his demeanor that people just barge in and not book rooms very often.
Aw. That's kind of sad.
You kids are running me out of business.
He like drops him like 5 gold. Here, just take this, please.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
thanks, dog.
I'm sorry for the people. Yeah. Good.
You're
Oh,
pretty cool.
Okay.
He tries
thank you.
to
I
fist
like
bump
your
you.
glasses. I fist him back. I like your sunglasses.
You want them?
What?
You want them?
Can I?
Yeah, you can have them. You're pretty cool. You gave me money, and not many people give me money nowadays.
Thank you.
It's been about a month. Nobody comes in here anymore. Goddamn kids.
All right. Thank you. and enjoy your day.
He hands you the sunglasses and he goes, "Yeah, thanks, I will. Enjoy yours too. I hope you find who you're looking for."
Right.
And Mako, you leave with a new pair of sunglasses, and you can add those to your inventory, and they will give you advantage on perception checks.
Are you
out
gonna put
the
them
waters.
Less afraid of the sun.
on?
Okay. Awesome.
And you put them on, and they give you you just see the sun is not so bright anymore.
Oh, this is better.
Wow.
Yeah, while out on sea, you will get advantage on your checks now, your perception checks,
Awesome.
as the sun is not killing you anymore. And we will cut back to Nanette. As you left the library in a hurry, where are you heading next?
Where else is there to look again?
There is, so basically the inn is covered and the library is covered, so that basically leaves the blacksmith. Yeah, that basically only leaves the blacksmith.
Oh, well, all right.
Oh,
then.
and the clinic too, sorry.
Oh. Blacksmith or clinic?
The clinic is closer by to you.
All right, I guess I'll go there then.
As you skitter over to the clinic, you open this rustic-looking shell. The scoots on the turtle shell are an orange with a bright red cross strewn across it. And as you swing in these doors, it makes a loud creak and also a ring. And you see the woman behind the reception desk jumps as she hears the door ring. And she's like, "Ah!"
Oh my god.
Did that scare you? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we haven't been getting a lot of patients lately. Everyone's kind of just accepting everything."
Oh, right. Well, I actually came here because I'm looking for someone.
Oh, well, we haven't had anyone show up in quite some time. It's been about a month.
No one at all?
Maybe while I stepped away, here, do you want me to go check?
Yes, please.
You see, as this woman is this younger, frizzy-haired, she has like orange frizzy hair that completely like takes over her shoulders, and she's wearing this white overcoat with patches of turtle sewn in it, and under that she's wearing a black tunic with a rope tied around her waist. She turns into the double doors right next to her desk, and she begins to look around for a bit. But after a tense minute or two of waiting, she comes back and she goes, "I'm sorry, sweetie, there's no one here."
Oh, all right. I appreciate you checking, though.
I do hope you find whoever you're looking for. If you don't find them by a certain time, please come back. I'd be willing to help.
Oh, all right. Thank you. I will.
And you close the door. And now I will assume you both are heading in the same direction. So, Mako, as you begin to walk over to the smithery, you open the doors, and followed shortly after that, the net comes running behind you, a little out of breath.
Were you? Oh, never mind. I think you went.
Yeah. Did you have nice glasses?
Oh, thank you. He kind of gave it to me because I felt bad, and I gave him gold.
Oh, well, I see. They're very cool. But
Yeah.
I'm guessing you didn't have any luck either.
No. So really, she isn't in any of. Okay, that's kind of worrisome.
Well, hopefully she'll be here. I hope.
Hopefully she did not try to wander anywhere,
I hope she
thinking,
didn't try following us or something.
yes, that is exactly what I'm trying to get.
Alright, well, let's check here first.
Yeah.
And as you guys turn to face the entrance of the blacksmith, you also would have noticed that this building has the most iron poles in them. And all of them have black smoke pluming from them, as if they were turned into chimneys. The scoots of the shell
Whoa.
have turned completely black due to the soot piling up from the makeshift chimneys. And through these semicircle doors, you see an orange light flickering inside. The sound of metal being struck repeatedly, along with the sound of as a hammer is being brought to an anvil. And after a moment, this person who is behind this anvil looks up at you and goes,
Customers, have you come to purchase anything?
You know what? I think I might look at this, but oh yeah. First, have you seen any little kobold girl?
Kobold girl. No, all that's been working in here is me and my daughter.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh man, where would she be?
I'm not sure.
I feel like I'm about to get father worried or just.
Right, maybe we should try to meet back with Eldoris and look together.
Yeah.
As you guys step out of the blacksmith, you hear him yell,
Do come back next time. If you need any weapons of any sort, we are more than willing to sell. And we also have frying pans.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll take a look later. That'll be really helpful.
You hear a nudge inside of your head as you yell ooh at a frying pan.
Do not.
You hear a little
Nerd.
Wow. Yeah, what about it? Let's go meet up.
You alright? Well, alright then.
Don't
As
worry
you-
about it.
As you guys begin to make your way over to the beach, where you know Eldoris is, or not by the beach, inside the forest, you see Eldoris is kind of sitting right next to Regval, and it looks like they're having a conversation.
Oh.
As you guys are walking, and you hear Eldoris go,
It's a really powerful thing you did to give up on your hatred. I know I said it before, but I think if I was in this position, I'd rather face death 100 times over than ever give up on hunting Delia down. You know, when I was younger, maybe I deserved being killed by him. I know it was only about a year or two ago, but I was...
and you see he looks up, and he sees you guys, and he goes,
Oh, hey guys!
Hi,
Doris, have you seen her at all?
we can't find her.
We've looked everywhere. We can't find Jewel.
You guys can... Oh god, missing child! Oh, Regval, we'll talk about this
You
later.
don't think she tried to follow us, do you?
I hope to God not.
Fine.
Well, we better start looking, to the beach.
Yeah.
Alright.
Regval, stay here. I can't really offer you a glass of water right now. I don't have water or magic to make water, but enjoy the shade.
And Rigval goes,
This rest is plenty fine. Thank you for the conversation, Aldoris. No problem. Appreciate you.
and you see he pumps his chest 2 times and then gives a peace sign before running off.
It's so silly.
And as you guys follow Eldoris running through the forest, you break through the forest and you see the beach is still covered in that golden sand. And you do see kobold tracks.
Oh, the tracks.
And they lead towards the sea, up to some rocks.
Oh. Let's follow them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have a slight feeling that maybe we should sit back on this one a little bit. Take it slow, you know.
You think so?
I wouldn't want to scare her and make it dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
right.
so.
I definitely
Alright.
don't want her slipping into the sea. Who wants to go?
Nanette, she likes you. I think maybe you would be better.
All right. Yeah, I'll go.
And I definitely feel like if she sees me first, she's going to assume the worst.
Oof.
And
Huh?
Nanette, as you begin to walk over to the beach, following the shoreline up to the rocks and those tracks, you see, as you get closer, you begin to see Jules' hair kind of wisping in the wind, and you hear faint sobbing.
Oh.
Oh.
Um. I guess I'm going to just try to walk towards her and kind of sit next to her.
As you sit next to her, she is unmoving as the sound of the waves are masking your sounds. The crashing waves are kind of spraying sea foam onto you as you all are sitting there.
Hi, Jewel.
Ned? Ned?
Hi. You had us worried there. We couldn't find you.
She hugs you so tightly. It feels like your ribs are about to pop.
Oh, I'm happy to see you're doing all right.
I thought you were dead.
Mm.
Oh, no. We took care of everything. We're fine.
I really thought you died down there. I spent 8 hours in the tavern. And then when 9 hours came around, I decided that
Mm.
you guys were gone. I've just been thinking that I was no help. You guys died down there.
Oh, no, hon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry we worried you.
When
I didn't
10
mean to.
hours rolled around, I just assumed.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry. We just needed some time to rest. That's all. I'm sorry we worried you.
I'm sorry for hiding, but I felt overwhelmed. And whenever I was overwhelmed, I would always look at the ocean.
You know, back on my home island, when I felt the same way, I used to go over to the lighthouse and I used to do the same thing.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I got a very nice view of the ocean from up there. And it always made me feel better. You know, to just get away from everything.
Whenever my mom and dad went off to explore islands, they would always leave me behind. Well, initially, but eventually my mom just started sticking with me, and we would stare at the ocean together. It always made me feel like I was never alone. But at some point, I felt like I was just dragging her down. And that's why I wanted to come onto this island in the first place. I didn't want to be alone anymore.
It's okay.
And I didn't want to drag anyone down.
You're not dragging anyone down. If anyone decides to stay behind, that's their choice. Alright? You're not forcing anyone to do anything.
I am sorry for troubling you, Miss Nanette.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm just glad you're alright.
I'm really happy that you're alive. I was afraid that I made friends just to lose them. I'm so sorry.
Oh no. Don't apologize. I don't plan on going down that easily.
No, you're strong. I'm sorry for not having faith for a couple more hours. But
It's okay.
next time, can I please come with you guys if you're going anywhere?
Alright.
And as she kind of buries her face into your stomach, she just hugs you tightly as the tears drizzle into it. And that's where we are going to end the session.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
God.
god.